Adjustment of the cables in the CIU. First, take the carburetor cable, or cable that goes to the throttle bodies, make sure it's seated in the adjusters at the throttle body end, pull the cable out, not so the throttle's being opened, but just so the Freeplay is taken out, and screw the adjuster out until there is about 2 millimeters of play in that cable. So you can pull the adjuster, the cable out of the adjuster about 2 millimeters. That's the start point. Then just pinch up the adjuster by hand. That's a good start put for Freeplay. Set the adjuster in the throttle cable so that it's screwed out typically about 6 turns as a start point. After you've done the initial adjustment of Freeplay in the carburetor cable that goes to the throttle bodies and in the twist grip Freeplay, apply full throttle several times, about as hard as you dare, without breaking something, and then go back to the CIU. Go back to the CIU and recheck the play of about 2 millimeters in this cable and adjust if necessary. And that completes the initial adjustment of Freeplay for the CIU throttle cable system and the actuator. Go back to the CIU and recheck the play of about 2 millimeters in this cable and adjust if necessary. And that completes the initial adjustment of Freeplay for the CIU throttle cable system and the actuator. Another way to check the initial Freeplay of the carburetor cable is to remove the clip on the actuator, and if you pull the actuator cable out to see how much Freeplay it's got, typically if the cap on the end of the cable comes out about 1 millimeter past the end of the adjuster, your Freeplay is going to be in the vicinity of right. If you keep pulling it out, it'll start to operate the throttle, so you just want how much Freeplay it's got in the cable. Then after you've done that and checked that it's in the region of right, you put the clip back in. Okay. Now to get the Freeplay correct in the whole throttle system, we'll screw this adjuster out on the end of the original throttle cable until we've got a small amount of play left in the twist grip, typically about 3 millimeters of movement in the twist grip, which is where I am now. And then for the moment just gently hand lock up that lock nut. Freeplay in the twist grip, typically about that much movement, maybe a little bit less in some cases, but always have at least 2 or 3 millimeters of free movement in the throttle before the throttle's operated. Check for smoothness from closed throttle to full throttle. You can adjust it either at this adjuster here, or you can make more adjustment at the other end of the cable at the CIU that we did before. You also want to move the bars from full lock left to full lock right and check for Freeplay in all positions. Make sure it's still there.